What up, guys? It's your boy Snarls Gaming here, and we are gonna play 2K16 My Career. As you can see, I'm in Villanova right now. I was never gonna Michigan. I hate Michigan. Michigan sucks.
It's the Michigan Wolverines facing
I'm
Villanova.
inspired.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level.
Hold on.
And we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that there are going to be scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
For the Wolverines starting five, Smith is out there with Ellis. Then there's Flash, then it's Jones, and it's Crawford at the 2 spot.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Flash. The tray. Miller grabs the miss.
Guys, it's almost impossible to think about Michigan basketball and not think of the Fab Five. I mean, one of the most storied recruiting classes ever. They were dominant in their tenure here at Michigan.
It's Ellis on the wing, defended by Bryant. Ellis, the pass to Flash. From the line, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Flash has got his first points of the game.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
The three, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Batista.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Well, for Villanova, they've had a lot of their graduates make waves in the NBA. You can find a Wildcat playing professional ball everywhere, it seems.
Yeah, some of the current Wildcats in the NBA. Kyle Lowry's had a terrific career thus far. Randy Foye are the big names. Dante Cunningham's another guy who's had an impact.
You know, with Foye and Lowry, as you mentioned, I mean, they played together at the same time for Villanova. It was one of the best backcourts they've ever had.
That one misses.
And that Villanova team with Foye and Lowry was great. The grit and toughness that they both still play with in the NBA today, born at Villanova. And in general, the Wildcat players are some of the toughest mentally around.
Sorry, guys, for my bad
On
pass.
defense, Michigan.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
And Stevenson kicks to Cunningham. Crawford outside. No good off the front iron.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
On the court for Michigan. Cunningham is out there with Taylor, and it's Stevenson in at the point guard.
Wow. And what a first half it's been thus far here for Freak. This is why so many think he'll be a star at the next level.
And you can take all the measurements and do all the data analytics you want to, but all it takes is one half of watching Freak play when he's hot like this to know stardom is in his future.
Now here's Jones. And it's off from three-point range. Now here's Stevenson. Not a lot of room. The feed now to Taylor. Back to Stevenson. The 15-footer. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Well, who could forget Villanova and their one college title? Come on now. It was one of
Come
the biggest Cinderella
boy.
stories ever, one of the greatest upsets ever. Winning it all as an 8th seed, knocking down an outstanding Georgetown team back in '85.
So Michigan ends up going with the new group. Well, talking about the Wildcats and what you were mentioning, the improbable title run in 1985 was certainly the stuff of movies. They got hot, Greg, at the right time.
And they had to take down 2 #1 seeds and also 2 #2 seeds in their path to win it all. Their biggest test being in the finals against the heavily favored Hoyas. It's the defining moment of that program.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Flash, got a hand on it. Fast break, Villanova. Batista passes to Cooper. It's stolen by Jones. 1:15 left in the first half. Wright sets a screen. The pass to Flash. Can they get it? The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of him.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those.
Come on, man. Don't put me on the bench. Come on. I have all the points. Pretty sure. 13 points. 100% field goal, man. That's... Oh my gosh, man. That's so...
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Batista, he's in at the point. Also Bryant out there. Miller is out there with Cooper. And it's Ilgauskas in at the power forward. And for the Wolverines, we've got Flash. Ellis is out there with Jones. And it's Smith. And it's Crawford at the 2 guard. And for Villanova, Batista in at point guard. Also Bryant out there. Cooper is out there with Miller. And it's Ilgauskas in at the 4. Here's Flash. He's got 5. Crawford, no luck.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a
My
twin
first miss.
sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Freak kicks to Miller. Down low, tries from 10, and there it is again. Nice make there from Batista. Freak's got the lead up to 8 now for Villanova.
And you look at the long
Good
list
game,
of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
And some changes here for Villanova. Morris checked in for Cooper. Jones comes in for Miller, and it's McAdoo in for Bryant. Pass to Flash. Wright sets a screen. Dishes to Jefferson. Here's the screen. He kicks to Taylor. Just 5 on the clock. The Wolverines need to get a shot off. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3. Greg, you mentioned moments ago all the former Wolverines that have made it to the NBA. Michigan has been one of the best talent developing schools, Clark, for a long time.
And, you know, apart from the Fab 5 group, Kevin, the Wolverines can also name Glenn Rice as an alum, outstanding NBAer, and Trey Burke and Nick Stauskas, recent grads from Ann Arbor.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. And it's
Two
Michigan
misses.
with the rebound.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Knight. Here's Flash. Back to Knight. Here's Wright. And he overshot that one, missing. Villanova leading by 5.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important that is already. It's a big part of why so many think he'll be successful as a point guard on the next level.
On the court for Michigan. They've got Wright. Jefferson is out there with Flash. And it's Taylor in at the center filling out the middle. Here's Batista. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for Freak. He's got 17 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
So Michigan ends up going with the new group.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And the foul then for Villanova. Ilgauskas is checked in, and Freak subbed in for Beal. Villanova leading by 7. And 101 left to play here in the second half.
Move the ball. Stick it to Luck.
Here's Batista. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Villanova.
Clark, their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Well, they were disciplined and focused, I thought, all game long, Kevin. Excellent defense around the rim.
From deep, can't connect. So it's Villanova picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but Clark, a win nonetheless.
Yeah, it appeared to me as though the fans gave them the emotional boost they needed down the stretch, Kevin. This crowd was not...
8 for 12 on the field, 3 for 3 in the free throw line, and 3 for 4 at the 3-point line. Has somebody raged yet? Will, have you raged? Alright, so I'm gonna end this video right here. And yeah, hope you like this video. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, peace.